In today's episode of What Strange Thing Has Gone Parabolic in the CS market, we've got the RMR capsules, which you would have not guessed. But they've slowly been creeping up in price throughout these past few weeks, much like the rest of the market, and surprisingly, the Legends capsule is over the big 30 cents if you can believe that. If you bought towards the beginning of the year, you could have actually made a pretty significant amount of money. So today, let's talk about these RMR capsules and how they've actually shown a lot of promise. But just before we get into it, check out how to get a free $5 trading with the sponsor SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is a great way to get the actual value for your skin and not lose a lot of money while trading for skins that look great. You can easily trade the junk you have sitting around for good investment items that can earn you money over time, or trade for a knife that's been doing incredibly well price-wise long term. They're not hard to find at all. And once again, free $5 bonus on your first trade when you sign up. Link at the top of the description. But for now, let's get right into it. Okay, so first off, supply on the market was a massive issue with RMR at the beginning when they were first taken out of the game off their 75 sale that was long at the time, but is nowhere near as long as the sales we have nowadays. But there was just insane hype unlike we'd ever seen before in CS behind these capsules, and that's not an exaggeration. If you look at the amount of capsules sold with RMR when they first went on sale on the Steam market, it was genuinely unlike any major we've seen before or even any of the recent ones. Even a good event with lots of supply like Antwerp doesn't even compare at all. Now, this is definitely a reason why we saw a massive run up in price right away with RMR, and then things just kind of collapsed up until recently. Despite the fact that there was an absolute ton of crafts with these stickers, the hype behind them was largely because of investors and people trying to make a quick buck, and unlike nowadays where everything is up only, that can't exactly always be the case when you've got everyone buying solely to make a profit, like it feels like you did with RMR capsules and stickers. I mean, why else would people be so desperate to sell them when they hit like 15 cents? Obviously, investors went way too deep into them. Now, with that being said, RMR had absolutely flatlined for a while, as you can see by the amount of sales on the Steam market up until recently, and that's the reason why I say it's not too surprising we saw this. The major sticker capsule market seems to be heavily correlated, especially with the more recent stuff. Back in the day, the much older sticker capsules would spike up in price when we got closer and closer to a new major, and although that's fallen off massively with the much older capsules, the newer capsules have started to pick up whenever a new event drops as well. Or in this case, when they start popping off in price, like Antwerp and Stockholm. If you look at the dates that the price started increasing in those capsules, you'll notice it's not too far off from when we started to see RMR pick up. So take that as you will. Fundamentally, you'd think that new majors getting released would make people focus on the newer stickers, but it seems like the older stuff gets a lot of attention too, especially from investors. So with this being said, should you be dumping your money into RMR or all of these sticker capsules? And honestly, my guess is as good as yours, but no one could have predicted really any of this happening and continuing to the extent it has. I had the mindset that breakout cases weren't going to get above $1 when I sold my 400 for 80 cents or so, and look where they're at now. And funny story, I actually sold Dogecoin when it was under 1 cent as well, and I still made 100% profit on it, and it peaked at like 70 cents. So either way, the CS market is obviously completely different than crypto. I sell my crypto in real stocks if I make a solid profit. But as for CS skins, cases, and all of that, I'm just going to be holding for the foreseeable future too. I don't really own any sticker capsules or anything. The closest thing I'd say risk-wise is my clutch cases, because I was debating whether to actually buy Antwerp or Stockholm capsules or the clutch cases, and I decided to go with the clutch cases. And then of course I have my CS20 cases as well, and I'm not even considering selling these anytime soon with the massive run-ups they've had in the past month. They've like doubled, and I'm not even batting my eye. I think they still have so much potential, and I have learned from selling my breakout cases at 80 cents that cases really can get to much higher levels than I think they can. So let me know what you guys think and what you're holding on to. But as always, I think that wraps it up for this one. So be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and of course check out SkinsMonkey for that free $5 bonus as well. But for now, I'll see you guys next one. Peace.